Welcome to this exploration of shifting timelines, a profound and transformative experience that can completely alter the trajectory of your life. Whether you've heard of this concept before or are encountering it for the first time, understanding timeline shifts can open your eyes to the incredible power of your own consciousness. Shifting timelines is not just about external change, it's about deep internal transformation, a recalibration of your thoughts, feelings, and energy that subtly reshapes the reality around you. Have you ever felt like you woke up in the same world, but everything felt slightly different? Like something within you had shifted, but you couldn't quite put your finger on it? That's the essence of shifting timelines. It's a process that invites you to step into a new version of your reality, one aligned with your highest potential and truest desires. In this video, we'll dive deep into what shifting timelines means, how to recognize it, and most importantly, how to embrace the process with trust, patience, and courage. So, if you're ready to begin this transformative journey, let's dive in. Shifting timelines is one of the most extraordinary experiences a person can undergo. It is both exhilarating and bewildering, a profound journey of self-discovery and transformation that touches every layer of your being. At its core, a timeline shift is not about the external world changing overnight, but rather about a fundamental shift within yourself, one that ripples outward to reshape the reality you perceive and experience. It is an invitation to step into a higher version of yourself, to embrace new possibilities, and to align with a reality that reflects your deepest desires and highest potential. When we talk about shifting timelines, we are referring to the process of stepping into an alternate version of reality, one that already exists as a possibility but becomes accessible as you change your vibration, your mindset, and your choices. On the surface, it might seem as though nothing has changed. Your surroundings may look the same, your relationships may continue as they were, and your daily routines might still feel familiar. But beneath this surface lies a profound transformation. The shift begins within you, in the deepest parts of your consciousness, and it gradually ripples outward to touch every aspect of your life. This transformation is subtle at first, often manifesting as a quiet feeling that something is different. You might sense that the things you once valued no longer resonate. Activities that used to excite you may feel draining. Relationships that once seemed central to your life might feel distant or misaligned. Even your goals and ambitions might shift, leaving you questioning what you truly want. This isn't a sign that something is wrong. It's a natural part of the process. It's your soul's way of guiding you toward a reality that is more aligned with your authentic self. The process of detachment can be disorienting. You may feel as though the foundation of your life is shifting, leaving you uncertain about what's next. The hobbies, habits, and relationships that once felt secure might start to crumble, making way for something new and unknown. While this can feel uncomfortable, it's important to remember that this shedding is necessary. Just as a snake sheds its skin to grow, you must release what no longer serves you to step into your new reality. This phase of release can bring up feelings of grief, nostalgia, or even fear. You might find yourself clinging to the old, even as you sense that it's time to let go. This is perfectly natural. Change, even when it's positive, can feel like a loss. But as you move through this process, you'll begin to see that the things you're releasing are not lost forever. Instead, they've served their purpose, helping you grow into the person you are today. By letting go, you create space for new experiences, relationships, and opportunities that are more aligned with your current vibration. One of the most profound aspects of shifting timelines is the change in your perspective. You begin to see the world through a new lens, one that is clearer, more expansive, and more aligned with your true self. Situations that once triggered strong emotional reactions might no longer affect you in the same way. You might find yourself responding with calmness and curiosity instead of frustration or fear. This shift in perspective is a sign that you are operating from a higher frequency, one that is guided by love, trust, and acceptance rather than fear, guilt, or shame. This change in your emotional landscape is one of the clearest indicators that you've shifted onto a new timeline. Your operating system, the mental and emotional framework through which you interpret reality, has been upgraded. You start to see yourself not as a victim of circumstance, but as a powerful creator of your own experience. This realization is incredibly empowering. It allows you to take responsibility for your life, to make choices that resonate deeply with your values, and to align with the version of yourself that you aspire to become. At first, this new way of being may feel unfamiliar. If you're used to navigating life through the lens of scarcity, fear, or control, stepping into a state of trust and abundance can feel uncomfortable. You might question whether the changes you're experiencing are real or sustainable. You might even find yourself slipping back into old patterns, only to realize that they no longer feel right. This is all part of the process. Growth is rarely linear, and it's okay to revisit old timelines as you integrate the lessons they have to offer. As you navigate this transformation, you may feel as though you're in a state of limbo, a space between the old and the new. The old reality no longer feels like home, but the new one hasn't fully materialized yet. This in-between phase can be unsettling, as the familiar rules of your past no longer apply, yet the guidelines of your new reality remain unclear. It's a time of profound recalibration, a period where your energy is being realigned with your highest potential. Think of this phase as the chrysalis stage of a butterfly's transformation. Just as the caterpillar dissolves within its cocoon, shedding its old form to become something entirely new, you too are undergoing a metamorphosis. This process requires patience, trust, and a willingness to surrender to the unknown. It's in this space of uncertainty that the deepest growth occurs. You are shedding the energetic remnants of your old timeline while calibrating to the frequency of the new one. This is not a sign of stagnation, but of profound evolution. During this time, you may begin to notice synchronicities, those seemingly random coincidences that carry deeper meaning. These synchronicities are not accidents. They are the universe's way of communicating with you. They serve as markers of your progress, affirming that you are on the right path. You might see repeated numbers, encounter people who offer unexpected insights, or find opportunities aligning perfectly with your desires. These signs are like breadcrumbs, guiding you toward the experiences and connections that resonate with your new timeline. As you fully embrace this shift, the changes in your external reality will become more apparent. Relationships may deepen or evolve. New opportunities may arise, and old challenges may resolve in unexpected ways. You'll find that life flows with greater ease. Your intuition will become sharper, your decisions more aligned, and your actions more purposeful. Even when challenges arise, they will feel less overwhelming. Instead of obstacles, they will appear as opportunities for growth and learning, guiding you toward your highest potential. This journey of shifting timelines is a process of awakening to your true power. It's about stepping into a version of yourself that is more authentic, more aligned, and more expansive. It's about becoming the conscious creator of your reality, embracing life as a co-creative adventure rather than something to endure or survive. This process is not always easy, but it is always worthwhile. It requires courage, resilience, and a willingness to embrace the unknown. But as you move through this journey, you will discover a sense of freedom, empowerment, and joy that is unlike anything you've experienced before. Throughout this process, it's essential to practice patience and self-compassion. Trust that every step you take, even the ones that feel uncertain, is guiding you toward a reality that is more in harmony with your true self. Embrace the journey, honor the process, and know that you are not alone. The universe is supporting you every step of the way, offering guidance, reassurance, and opportunities to help you align with your highest potential. Thank you for joining me on this deep dive into the transformative experience of shifting timelines. As we've explored, this journey is not just about external changes, but about becoming more aligned with your authentic self and your highest potential. Remember, it's okay to feel uncertain or disoriented as you navigate this process. Growth is rarely linear, but it is always worth it. I hope this exploration has provided clarity, inspiration, and encouragement for your own journey. If you've experienced timeline shifts or have insights to share, I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Let's create a space for sharing, learning, and supporting one another as we all navigate these profound changes. And as always, I'm wishing you a beautiful, inspired day filled with alignment, growth, and limitless possibilities. Until next time, trust the process and embrace the journey. You are exactly where you're meant to be.